Good morning, loves. Hello. We're on the road in the rain. I'd like to give a shout out to the Walmart truck driver who kindly moved into the middle lane to let me merge because none of us was going fast again this morning. I got an idea on the treadmill this morning for a video that I wanted to talk about. Source is like, go for it. I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's just be clear. Let's just be clear about that right off the bat. Like, I am, for the most part, yes, my physical mind, my ego does like want to understand stuff, but it can only understand patterns that have happened in the past. It doesn't know where I'm going. It doesn't know where we're going, but we're just following what feels good, and it always works out, and it's like really cool. So we're going with it. So thank you for listening to me. Oh, I wanted to talk about ageism in the spiritual community this morning. Nope, we're just going with it. We don't need disclaimers. I'm in training this week because I work in social services, and they're doing a lot of disclaimers because many organizations in the system that I work in do things differently, but we all go to the same training. So we're like, we're going to train you this way, but here's a disclaimer. Not everybody does it the same way. I'm not giving you a disclaimer. Not doing that. We're just going to share. So I've heard a little bit from some people about discrimination in the spiritual community. And for this purpose, this video, I just want to talk about ageism. Because I mean, we could really make it general and be like, people are judging things that are other than themselves. But I'd like to get a little more specific because I like to talk about day-to-day life and what it looks like, because there's so many people who talk about all the way up here, and it's so easy to make it look like everything's fine and glossy and beautiful. But guess what? We live on the earth. Oh, no, oh my goodness. That's some creative driving. So we live on the earth, and life here is messy and gritty, and we're like down in it all the time. I mean, it's beautiful, and just anything can happen. So I don't want to talk up here because that's not helpful down here. It's not. It's just like, oh, well, I can just say all these lovely, nice platitudes, and you are all that is, and it will all work out. And that doesn't really help you when you are dealing with, I don't want to, stuff. We're just calling it stuff in your life. So I watched a video the other day of a spiritual teacher who is, I don't know, his body looks like he's in his 20s. His body's in his 20s. That's all I know. And it was about how the older generations had ruined everything. The older generations had left. You know, everybody was waking up now, and that the young generation was going to change everything. And then I have watched videos and talked to people whose bodies are, I don't know, 70 years old, who've been awake their entire lives, and talking about a lot of the stuff that, because awakening now is not exactly the same as it was decades ago. And the main reason I say that is because the astral is different, and I'll just leave it there. A lot of the processes and everything are the same. There's just a lot more noise now, and that's for multiple reasons I'll talk about in another video. And then there's people of all different ages who are like, well, this age is not doing it right, and this age is not doing it right. And so let me ask you a question, no matter the age of your body, because quite honestly, so I'm not an old soul. How old is this body? Sugar. I don't know. I don't keep track. This body has been around since the late 70s, so whatever that makes me. I have to like go do math and like go look at stuff, because honestly after 27 I was like, damn, 27 was good, let's just repeat it. And that was my goal. So I've been 27 a couple times. And really I don't care how old you are. I've worked with enough people, I know myself well enough, I've talked to enough people to know that pain is pain, struggle is struggle. There are things that many of us are attempting to do which are extremely similar, and judgments of what bodies look like are keeping you from that. But so this is to say, just like there's discrimination in the non-spiritual community, you should be aware of and cognizant of any type of discrimination in the spiritual community. Because we do it together. Okay, there's something I want to say and Source is like, no, that's a whole nother video. And he's right. It's right. Source is right. Whatever. Let's get over. Sorry, we're just moving in the rain. Can't talk and drive in the rain when we have to change lanes, guys. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. So all that is to say that we're all headed to the same place. Now I feel like I shouldn't have said that, because now like there needs to be how timelines work. There needs to be a video of that. But ultimately, we are one. We'll leave it at that, because I kind of want to pull it together, but there's so many things going on. Just be aware in yourself if there's something that is keeping you from learning something from someone else, no matter physical characteristics, background, what they're into, their interests. I learned so much from people who parts of my ego are like, they're not like you. They're like, that's okay. They're not supposed to be. Something I learned just recently from someone, this saying, which I think is great, especially in the spiritual community, because there's so much that says the opposite of this, is don't look for yourself in other people. And what that means to me is don't expect that other people have your same knowledge set, skill set, experience level, background, orientation, intention. Don't look for yourself in other people, because you're setting yourself up for resentment. That's really, actually, that's all about, stay out of the ER. I had come up with this the other day, like stay out of the ER. The ER stands for expectations and resentments, because those are going to take all your power from you, and those are going to take you places you don't really need to go if you're just paying attention. Okay, I feel I'm rambling now. That was the gist of the video. Oh, I could use help. If someone could tell me, oh, Source says no, I can't share that. All right. I love you. If I had an umbrella and it's raining, I would give it to you. There's loads of umbrellas. And if not, maybe you don't want an umbrella. Sometimes I don't want an umbrella. Sometimes I just want to splash around in the rain and be deliciously juicy. Oh, I hope you have a deliciously juicy day. I love you. Bye.